After installing a refilled Canon 245 or 246 ink cartridge, you will need to reset the ink level monitoring feature at the printer. Typically, the printer's LCD screen and/or respective ink cartridge ink light will be blinking after a refilled ink cartridge is first installed into the printer. The first time you send a print job to the printer, you will be prompted to press the Stop Resume button at the printer's control panel for at least 5 seconds to allow printing to continue. Do not select Cancel Printing. At the printer's control panel, press and hold the Stop Reset button for 5 to 8 seconds. The printer will initiate an ink level monitoring reset. If successful, the printer's LCD will display random LED indications and eventually turn into the steady 1 state on the display. Both the color and black ink LEDs should not be flashing. At the completion of a successful ink level reset, the queued print job should begin to print. Note: for Canon printers which use 245/246 cartridges, errors E13 and E16 typically indicate that the ink has run out and will need to be reset, or there is a problem with the respective ink cartridge. If an ink indicator light continues to blink, but printing is still allowed, then the ink cartridge may be suffering from poor connectivity to the printer. Remove and firmly reseat both ink cartridges. If an indicator light blinks and no printing is allowed, then the respective ink cartridge may be either incorrectly installed into the printer, has dirty electrical contacts, or is suffering from marginal internal electrical performance and may need to be replaced. Remove and thoroughly clean both ink cartridges using an isopropyl dampened, lint-free towel. Gently but thoroughly wipe cartridges' rear electrical contacts and ensure no ink residue remains on contacts. Gently blot the bottom nozzle plate area to remove all residual ink from the bottom surface of the ink cartridge. Reinstall the ink cartridges into the printer and retest. If you still have an error condition which prohibits printing, then the ink cartridge may have internal damage to the small microelectronics at the base of the ink cartridge. Note: these types of electrical failures are unrelated to the ink cartridge refilling process and normally occur with use and age. Unfortunately, a failure of the ink cartridge can be masked by a printer's blinking ink error light or a constant ink error light, so it may be difficult to distinguish between an ink level reset issue versus an actual cartridge failure. Typically, blinking lights are more severe. If you observe an error code on the printer, this could provide you additional diagnosis information. To verify the printer is functioning properly, replace the suspect ink cartridge with a brand new one.